Alright guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome my first guest to Top Guest Studio. She has competed in the ITU World Champs Ironman 2016. She's the youngest, and I mean the youngest Aussie to run a marathon on all 7 continents. She has competed twice in Tri-World Champs. She did the 160 bike ride for ASD Kids, finished second in the Antarctic Marathon. She even climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. And she is my friend. Please welcome to the Top Guest Studio. Please welcome Natalie.
Thanks, Joe. It's very nice to be here. Thanks, that's quite the introduction.
Thank you. Alright, Nat, welcome to the studio. So, guys, Natalie is my first guest of the year, so please make her feel welcome. Please share, comment, and like this channel, and even subscribe to the channel for your next special guest. Alright, now we're going to ask you some questions.
Alright.
What motivates you?
Oh, what motivates me? Yeah, okay, good question, Joe. Do you know what? I am motivated by a challenge. I sort of like going ahead and being able to put myself, and whether it's my body or my mind, through something that I never thought would be possible. For me, I don't often think about what the risk is or how to actually get there. I just decide that I'm about to do things. So that motivates me to give it a go and to really give it my all and not fail. I want to be able to succeed in whatever I put my mind to.
Alright, Nat, this next question is going to be real hard for you.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
In 5 years, Joey?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So it's funny because I honestly thought that having finished the 7 continents, that was it for me. I didn't know what would be next. And given there's only 7 continents, I didn't know what I possibly could do. But apparently, one of the toughest marathons in the world is in the North Pole.
Yep.
And I'm actually thinking that within the 5 years, I'd like to attempt to run it. And there's only a very small handful of Australians that have ever attempted it. So I'm really keen to give that a go.
Alright, here we go. Can you tell me more about yourself?
Okay, what do you want to know, Joe?
Anything, Nat, anything.
Alright, well, I'll give a little fact for you. What helps me every day is a glass of Milo with 2 to 3 teaspoons. That's something quite unique, but gets me out of bed. I guess in terms of what's a bit unique, Joe, is I wasn't ever an athlete growing up. I actually didn't run until I was 23 years old. So I used to think of every excuse under the sun to get out of bed in the morning at school. I never wanted to compete in cross country or the swimming sports days. I actually hated those events, and my mum and dad now think that I'm a little bit crazy because I didn't want to do anything growing up. But I think I was just a little bit motivated as I got older to go out there and try something new. So I guess for me is I didn't grow up running or swimming or cycling. It's something that came a little bit to me later, and I've sort of tried to enjoy it in my adulthood.
That sounds fun, Nat. So here we go. Can you list your strengths?
Oh, my strengths. I guess it's probably my mind, Joey. In terms of I am a determined person, so all those people that tell you that they don't think you can, or that you can't, I guess it motivates me even more to want to prove people wrong and want to try and achieve the unachievable. So I guess having the mindset that you can do anything, and the fact that there are boundaries but not limitations, for me, that's my strength.
Alright, Nat, this one's going to be a real hard one, and I mean
Not
a hard
again.
question.
Yeah.
What was your single biggest challenge that you had to face?
Okay, well, let's say most recently, running in Antarctica probably was it. I had never run in climates of sort of -10 to -20 ever before, and I'd hardly been to the snow. So to go over to a place that is so isolated and so spectacular, to camp there and then try and attempt to run a marathon, so far that's been my biggest challenge, but also my biggest reward.
Alright, here we go. What are you most passionate about, Nat?
My passion. Do you know what, Joe? I love helping people. So I love, regardless of all the achievements that I've tried to attempt myself and the personal goals, my biggest passion is being able to help others. And that can be little things to every day walking down the street and seeing how I can help, but also longer term goals as well, and helping other people achieve their goals.
All right, you're gonna have to think about this one, Nat. What skills do you have?
Skills. For me, I think being able to set goals is a good skill for myself. So in terms of, I can always see the longer term goal and then work out, I guess, how to get there. So I'm someone that's a to-do person. I always have a checklist, and for me, I like ticking things off. So that's how I was able to try and achieve, the Ironman program and do marathons. Was to set myself those daily goals and then sort of tick them off as I was going ahead.
All right. What experience do you have as an athlete?
Well, as I mentioned, Joe, it started for me a little bit later. So I started with nothing. And the best way that I learned was to go out there and put myself through these challenges. So I don't think I even ran a half marathon before I ran my full. I just went out there and did it, and I learned along the way, and I learned what was working for me in terms of what I could run off best after eating, and what my longest run should be before a race, and how to get quicker and all that sort of thing. So it started really with nothing, but I gained experience myself. And because I guess I was quite relatable to other people, I'm now working with people to help them achieve their goals, whether it's to try and run their first ever 5K from nothing, or their first ever triathlon, or their first ever marathon. And I guess you learn from experience, and being someone that didn't come from an elite background, I am just a normal, everyday person, and I really believe that anyone can actually do it.
That's true. All right. What successes have you had as an athlete?
For me, the biggest achievement that I had was qualifying for the Triathlon World Championships. So for me, I had only been doing triathlon for a couple of years, and I absolutely loved the sport. And I found out that I may have the ability to try and qualify for an age group world championships. So my very first year, I made the team and went over to Rotterdam. And the second year, we hosted an Australian, the year of the Commonwealth Games, we hosted the Australian ITU World Champs, actually on the Gold Coast. So I qualified 2 years in a row, and currently top 50 in my age group. So for me, that was a really big achievement.
All right. How do you think being an athlete could help someone with autism?
Do you know what, Joe? I think it's just about having the ability to go and get some fresh air and switch off from everything else that's going on, and being able to get outside and start going for a walk, or going for a run, or going for a bike ride. It's really, anything's possible. We spoke about boundaries and before. Yes, there's boundaries, but there's no limits. So really, anyone with autism or any accessibility can really, regardless of what it is, if you have the mindset to be able to try and achieve something, I really think you can do it.
Thank you. All right, Nat. Now, my studio has a thing we like to call the rapid fire round.
What? The rapid fire round? Oh, I love it. Okay, Joe.
All right, here we go, Nat. All right. Okay, Nat. Welcome to the Top Guest Studio's favorite segment, the rapid question fire round.
Okay.
You have 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. All right. Who is your favorite movie actor of all time?
Okay. Chris Hemsworth. I love him as the Hulk, and Sandra Bullock, actually.
Oh, good choice. All right. Do you have a bad habit?
Oh, several. Very competitive, Joe. Even in a game of Monopoly, I don't like to lose.
All right, Nat, here we go. What is your favorite food or place to eat at?
Oh, my mum's Chinese. Home-cooked Chinese food is my absolute favorite. And favorite place to eat at the moment is Gemelli's in Broad Beach, my favorite Italian.
Yep. All right. Do you have a favorite movie?
Yes, my favorite movie of all time is okay. It's so hard to. Okay, let's go with The Greatest Showman currently. I
Alright.
absolutely love all the songs.
Oh, good choice, Nat. Alright. Do you have any pets?
No, I haven't got any pets at the moment, but I'd love to get a little dog in the next few years.
Alright. Favorite breakfast cereal?
Okay, Special K?
Alright. Special K.
Yes.
Alright. Now, next question. Do you have a favorite holiday destination?
Oh, I love going somewhere warm. So for me, going up to Noosa and just staying in Australia, favorite place to be.
Alright. Favorite band or musician?
Oh, I still quite like Ed Sheeran actually. He always sort of makes me happy. So let's go with Ed.
Alright. Do you have a favorite shopping destination?
Shopping destination, Joey. At the moment, favorite shop? I like Crunchy Road.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Favorite movie cinemas?
I like the Event Cinemas at Pac Fair.
Alright. And last but not least, here's a good question. The last question of all. Do you like hot or cold food better?
Hot, definitely hot.
Alright, you heard it here first. Natalie likes hot food. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining the studio. Thank you for joining Top Guest Studio. So, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Alright, guys, thank you for joining, and I'll see you next time with another favorite guest of mine. So, thanks for joining, and good luck out there, guys. And you heard here from that. Good luck, guys. See ya.
Thanks for having me.